Morning, you two. Eddie, look. I take it you received one of these letters from the council.
Yeah, about the wheelie bins. They're smart, aren't they?
Smart?
Yeah, Rosie's made up. She's always wanted to live somewhere where they have posh bins.
I can assure you there's nothing posh about them. They're simply grotesque examples of the deplorable Americanization of our society.
You wouldn't believe he was talking about a bloody wheelie bin, would you?
I know, I haven't got a clue what he was going on about. But it sounded great.
Sorry, mate. I'd love to stand there all day discussing wheelie bins with you, but I've got more important things to do.
Eddie, listen.
She is.
Well, Mo, where do you stand? Are you for or against these contraptions?
To be honest with you, I've never really given it much thought, Dave.
Well, you ought to, you know. This affects the entire community.
Don't you think you're getting a bit carried away?
Absolutely not. This isn't just a question of personal taste. It raises serious health issues, you know.
How do you mean?
Well, bigger bins means fewer collections. Fewer collections means vast amounts of household waste lying around here for weeks on end, and that will undoubtedly lead to an increase of vermin and so on. I mean, before you know it, this whole area could be overrun with rats.
Rats? If there's one thing I can't stand, it's rats. One ran across my bedroom floor when I lived in Kenny. I nearly had a nervous breakdown. I was on Mogadon for years afterwards.
Well, in that case, Mo, maybe you'd like to join forces with me.
It's a pity there's no more people like you round our way.
So, does this mean that I can count on your help?
Definitely, they can shove the wheelie bins up there.
Splendid, splendid. I'm sure we'll make an excellent team. Now, all we've got to do is rally a bit more support. Barry? I don't suppose you've heard any more about those goings-on in the woods, have you? Was it anything to do with that religious maniac?
What are you asking me for? How am I supposed to know?
Oh, I'm sorry, I just thought you might have heard something on the grapevine.
Yeah, well, I haven't. We're going out to the flat, see how soft lad's getting on.
What's got into him?
Oh, don't ask. He's been in a weird mood all day.
Rosie wants to know if you want 2 or 3 fried eggs with your tea.
2 should do, I think. I'm trying to be healthy, keep down my fat intake and that.
Oh, Mo?
How are you, Dave?
Look, unfortunately, I've been unable to set up a meeting of the BRA, mainly due to apathy, I'm afraid. So instead, I've drawn up some draft proposals. Look, I think a letter to our MP, right? And then one each to the local newspapers is a good starting point. And if nothing materialises from this, maybe you and I can get together and organise a petition.
Don't tell me you're still going on about those wheelie bins.
Hey, he's got a good point.
Oh, not you and all.
Bev from the club's just been telling me that they keep finding dead bodies in them.
You see? Another perfectly good reason why we don't want them round here.
So, you reckon they'll encourage people to go around murdering each other?
Well, no, not quite, but the possibility's always there, isn't it?
I'm going in for me tea.
Driver! Driver, stop! Damn! Oh, Mrs. Jordache, good afternoon. What do you think of this ghastly contraption? I bet you're as shocked as I am.
Hello, Mr. Crosby. When did that arrive?
They dropped them off earlier. I couldn't believe it.
Well, it's bigger than I thought.
Exactly. That is, in fact, itemised in point 4 of this letter which I've written to the council. I mean, how is one expected to shift this damn thing when it's filled to capacity?
Well, I suppose it'll do, especially as it's here.
Hiya. Hello.
Hello, Beth.
What are you doing home?
I'm filling in for one of the girls at the restaurant this afternoon. Just come to get my uniform. This ours?
I'm afraid it is. Horrendous, isn't it?
I don't know. I think it's neat looking. Practical.
Well, I suppose it is.
Mrs. Jordache, look, I wonder if I could prevail upon you to read this letter, which I have in fact drafted to the Waste Disposal Department of the Council, itemising our concerns about these things, and sign it here, if you wouldn't mind.
Is it okay if I have a read and a think first?
Yes, of course. I mean, I wouldn't want to be accused of railroading people into anything, unlike the authorities. So if I could perhaps leave a copy of this with you and call back for it later, would that be all right?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you very much. I knew that I could rely on you.
Bye-bye, then.
Bye, Mrs. Jordache. Thank you. Hello, Pen.
Hi.
Excuse me, Barry, have you got a minute? I suppose you've heard these infernal bins have arrived.
Yeah, but not now. David. I mean, you can see how... Mr. Crosby, do you share the hopes?
I beg your pardon?
We need to spend more time with people we love. Time's running out. You've got to help me.
Steady, I know, son.
Just take it easy, Aita. Well, didn't you just want to be with people, friends, share each other, be with each other?
Yes, of course. The man's having a breakdown.
Exactly.
I'm not letting him near any doctors. He'll pull through. I'll see to it. So where are you going now? Home.
Barry, we're going to have to get to work.
You'll have to come with us then, eh?
Think about what you're saying.
Look, I've got no choice, have I? I want to stay with him, eh?
Me?
If you don't want to be near me, I understand.
No, it's not that. It's just that I've got an awful lot of... No, it's all right. It's all right. You can stay with me.
Are you sure?
Yes, absolutely.
Come on, let's get a move on. Good luck.
Well, thanks very much, David.
Right, well, look, I've got a lot of things to see to, not least to muster some support against these wheelie bin things, you know, get a campaign going and all that. How would you feel about helping me?
What's in the bins?
If I have my way, absolutely nothing. All right, then, let's get going.
Hiya, Dave.
Oh, hello, Matt.
Wouldn't it all fit in your new bin?
Good Lord, you don't think I'd use that, do you?
It's empty.
Of course it is.
What's going on then?
Look around you, Mo. What do you see?
Well, all sorts, really. Houses, gardens.
Ah, yes. But what you're also seeing is a visual representation of the lack of moral fibre in this country. Acceptance of wheelie bins.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, look at it. They've all given up. No support, not even from my own daughter and son-in-law.
Even our Rosie and Eddie, eh?
Yes, I'm afraid so. You see, Mo, these things have been foisted upon the community. And what's the response? Lethargy, apathy, passivity. Do you see this? Look, that is a symbol of fortitude and resistance, a refusal to be walked all over. And people can mock and say that I'm making a mountain out of a molehill, but I'll tell you something, Mo. This whole business is clear evidence to me of the total disaffection of the modern generation.
Oh, I'm defo with you. They'll walk all over you if you let them.
Oh, yes, they will. And that is why I shall never, ever use one of those things.
But will they take the plasty bags?
Oh, they've got to. I shall be waiting for them when they arrive.
If I'm around, I'll support you.
Bravo, Mo. Thank you. Thank you.
Ta-ra! What are you doing? I said I'd be a witness for David Crosby. He wants them to take his bin back.
I'll say, Mo, it's a bit over the top, isn't it?
But it means a lot to him, and I'm on his side.
Hold on.
All right, Dave.
Glad you can make it, Mo. Surprised to see you here, Rosie. Thought you'd rather rescinded your right of protest.
Yeah, well, I just came out with a...
I've been on this sort of thing before, you know, Dave. Me and a few others made a big barrier across the road by us to try and stop people speeding.
yeah, but she almost got arrested clobbering some bloke from the council.
You'd have done the same, Dave. He was a cocky little get.
Yes, well.
So, what's the plan then?
Quite simple, really. They collect my refuse in these tried and tested, manageable, and, may I say, user-friendly bin bags.
Here, here.
Excuse me. I don't think you'll find anything in there.
Except a bit of fresh air.
I say, you seem to have forgotten my rubbish. Excuse me, I have refuse here to be collected. Orders? That's the answer the Nazis gave.
Just throw it in the back, Dave, I would.
Can you stay out of this?
No, that's a splendid idea. Damn and blast!
How are you, Dave?
I'm going ahead, Mo. Holly will be home soon. I'll leave you with your mates.
All right, sis,
Hey.
I'll follow you over.
Mo, I wanted to ask you, would you be interested in becoming an associate member of the Brookside Residents Association?
Me?
Yes. Good Lord, look at that. So much for the courtesies of the road.
I know, yeah.
Anyway, you see, look, You are a close relative of a member, and quite honestly, every additional signature we can get on our protest adds fuel to our cause.
Yeah, that's all right by me. I'll be on it.
Hey, hang on.
Someone should have a word with him. He's going to hurt somebody rushing round like that.
He is worked up about something, isn't he?